Good morning, good evening, and good night. Welcome to another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards. Tonight, Adriana is having the grand opening of her museum. While making profits off of the museum itself, she is also created a meeting space for the council in the top of the building. Let's get this started. Would you guys like to intro yourselves first?
James, go ahead, then Tiger, then me. I'll be bringing in a couple of NPCs as well.
Alright. Charlie will already be there looking around because he has a long-standing arrangement with the City Father to protect any and all museums. So he's just walking around looking at the exhibits.
Nathan will just kind of show up, I guess, wearing slightly nicer clothing than he usually does because it's kind of a semi-fancy thing. And he will just quickly go over to wherever the nicest connect is and study it, regardless of whether it's on exhibit or not.
Arthur will walk in. He'll actually have dressed up for this wearing a suit and tie, looking uncomfortable in it, as it does not go with his hair or his eye color. Because black and silver makes him look so much older than he actually is. He'll look around, taking in the sights, flinching a little when he sees some of the Wiccan artifacts, and just be like, wow, that's really not supposed to go next to that, but nobody asked my opinion. After Arthur walks in, the Primogen of Clan Tremere, Sandy Jameson, will walk in, looking very official in a sharp black suit with black tie. Walking around carefully, making sure that no clan secrets of the Tremere are displayed anywhere in the whole building.
She will look offended if she finds out that's what he's doing.
He's looking very intently in perusing the numerous things that are in the thing. It's kind of hard to tell his intentions. It could just be interest, or it could be judging, but he's not seeming to show one way or another because he's a cold, calculating guy.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Can I spend a willpower on nightmares?
Technically you can't because you're asleep, so you can't make that kind of focus.
Because I forgot that she also has nightmares.
Yeah.
You failed, but you didn't botch.
So you're down.
One.
You're down 1 dice on all challenges tonight.
Yeah.
Would have really sucked if you botched.
Yeah.
Suddenly this seems to can't happen. Good night, everybody.
Yep, pretty much.
So yeah, there'll be like champagne and little finger foods, and when Adriana comes out, she's actually wearing a white jumpsuit with her hair in a bun and a face mask as well.
Really going for the whole eclectic museum owner look, aren't you?
It's a good disguise.
She's always wearing the face mask.
Yeah.
Especially with the epidemic that just happened. Who could blame him?
Nathan's just gonna take a pig in a blanket and nom on it. I'm just gonna sidle up next to Arthur because he's like the one person here that he knows.
Arthur will look over Nathan and give him a nod. See anything you like?
He'll like hold up a finger as he finishes chewing and like swallowing the pig in a blanket. And then kind of go up and down. I was like, I kind of like that clock over there.
I bet it's
Look,
one that's not even in the exhibit.
look at the clock. It's a very nice clock for not being on exhibit.
I'm sorry, I'm a clocksman.
I know.
I know what I like, alright?
It is a very good, well-made clock. I'm sure you could probably make it better, right?
Well, maybe. I mean, it's pretty perfectly in time. Like, I've been checking it.
Arthur will just kind of nod at this, and it looks like he's studying the structure of the building more than he's looking at any of the exhibits at this point, because he's taking as much as he can.
Charlie will come walking up at this moment, noticing Arthur and a new knocker that he has not met before.
Yeah. Arthur will look over at Charlie and say, "Hey, Charlie, this is Nathan."
Hey, he'll hold out his hand and shake Nathan's and say, "Hi, nice to meet you."
Nathan will shake its hand.
Yeah. Out of character, roll your perception keening.
Okay, what's my diff? 10 minus the, however much Fey blood you have.
It's a 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're Canaan.
Yeah, is it really abnormally fuzzy Canaan, but he's Canaan.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Well, I wouldn't get anything else. I would just get, hey, you are Canaan. It just tells you, hey, this guy. It doesn't tell you anything else about them. But since I'm looking in the dreaming, I can see that your other sides are.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
He
way,
looks like
Charlie.
a really wolfish puka. Yes.
By the way, Charlie, I found Bosco. He's out of the dreaming. I mean, he's back home now.
Where was he at?
He was in a sacred space, mourning the loss.
Oh, yeah. I need to talk to him at some point.
Well, he should be back at the Emerald Mother.
Well, hopefully he can make an appearance tonight.
Is that Adriana?
Yeah.
Arthur will just... He's not much in the mood for celebrating, but he may come just to take a look at a later point.
Mm-hmm.
He's still trying to get over the losses that he suffered. On the plus side, though, I managed to shake him out of his funk.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't do it, the party people, get a hold of him. We're not going to see him for a while.
Yeah, I doubt they would have been able to find him. Arthur just kind of look up at the apex of the ceiling. I could probably throw something up there.
Just as long as you don't destroy the other stuff.
No, I should be able to keep my stuff separate.
It's a good thing because this place is demon proof.
He'll nod his hand thing. Or he'll nod his head at that. Ooh, is that mini quiche? And he'll head over to the mini quiche platter and start taking a couple.
Has Adriana met Nathan before?
I don't think so.
You're a new face around here.
Sure. That's accurate, I guess.
He's Nathan. He's one of, not like Riker, but like Riker.
Ah, okay.
I prefer to think that Riker is not like me, but like me.
That's a fair assumption, or fair assertion.
I'll try to stay as entertaining as possible then.
He really likes your clock. Maybe you should tell him something about the clock.
Um,
The clock. I gotta challenge them to a fist fight over who's the better clock man.
well, I would have to ask my retainer because he's the one that obtained everything I got in here,
Even the clock.
even the clock. I can give you his phone number, and he can tell you where he got it.
That's good.
Or I can just look at the back and it says IKEA.
It's a business card.
You said it was IKEA, Charlie?
Yes, I can see it right here on the side. It says IKEA.
So that means you gotta take a trip to Sweden, I guess, Nathan.
That does explain a couple things.
I think it was Swiss made. Maybe from the Swiss Army or something? I'm not sure.
If it's made from IKEA, it's Swedish.
Again,
Arthur will take a couple mini quiches, pop them in his mouth, and he's walking around looking for places where warding marks could be placed or wards can be thrown up.
oh yeah, Arthur, come here.
He'll walk over him.
Which member is he? Temperance?
Arthur's Temperance, yeah.
I got you a card. She'll hand it over to him.
Take the card, look at it, like, kind of test it on his teeth. Cool, thanks. And he'll kind of tuck it into his pocket. It matches my hair color now.
She'll point to the elevator. It goes to that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a museum membership card or something. He'll take it back out, look at it, and notice the design matches the Temperance card. That's pretty impressive. You must have really good engraver to be able to do that.
Yeah, I know some people who know some people. I actually custom ordered them from a tarot card company.
Nice.
Woo!
Harley's listening, but he's looking at he's looking at the druidic exhibits, and he's just like flinching every other one.
Hey, I didn't want to put real stuff up, because that could have gotten us in trouble.
Are you saying that?
Not that. It's just the placement of the of where you put the exhibit.
Well, I could get them switched around right quick. She'll wave at somebody to come fix the display.
Some people will come over and start adjusting displays.
Listen to these two. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, Arthur will motion to the Salem witch trials being next to the Inquisition. Do we really need to double up on the sad?
Keep it all confined, that way you can go from sad area to happy area.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Charlie's just like, yeah, no, that goes there, that goes, and that goes there. With 3 successes, you got giving them the right positions on an intelligence occult roll.
I wonder where my date went.
Who's your date?
No, some sort of porn star or something.
Let's see.
Arthur's gonna be like, "Is that?" Arthur's like, "I thought I heard porn star. That's a little disconcerting."
Yeah, you did. I heard it too.
Wait, you didn't bring Banyu as your date, did you?
No,
Okay.
some chick I really liked her film.
That's wow. I'm gonna go find something to drink. That's not alcohol. He's gonna just walk
Water.
off from there. He's gonna grab like a. He's gonna find a waiter and get a glass of water from him and just go like, "Oh look, the Quetzalcoatl exhibit. I didn't think they found him yet."
He was in Hong Kong the entire time.
I guess I could do my speech right quick. Alright. She'll walk up to the stage and tap on the microphone a few times to get everybody's attention.
People
Hello.
start gathering attention towards her.
Good evening. I am very pleased to see all these faces here. I would like to tell you a little bit about the museum. It is all about occult and witchcraft and pretty much anything witchy, mystical. And I've always been interested in this sort of thing since I was a kid, and I thought it would be fun to bring this knowledge to everybody else. And in an attempt to revitalize this part of Hong Kong, I will also be donating 10% of all profits to revitalize the community. Thank you. And
People, of course, clap. Sorry. So Arthur will walk over to her, say, "Very nicely put." And
Thanks.
Right.
her Primogen, of course, is still walking around, taking in everything, listening to people talk, trying to make sure nobody's trying to gain any knowledge they're not supposed to have. Come on, I can't be the only person talking in this.
Okay. Is Serena there?
No, because I couldn't. Oakley, I couldn't get permission from Julia to have her in the city yet, so no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Serena would have sent a note with apologies that she was called back to the States, but we'll be back in Japan within the next week or so.
Awesome. She's gonna walk up to Sandy and say, "What you doing?"
Well, I'm just finding it fascinating.
Oh,
You
you
I
muted.
muted myself. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just finding it fascinating. All these people seem to think this stuff is actually, legitimate.
Well, according to the mages, it sorta is. I didn't get it, so.
He'll just smirk. For them, it's their past. Some people have a forceful attachment to their past.
Yeah.
By the way, what happened to that guy and his stuff? his hair, his eyes?
He was stuck on the moon in the spirit world, he said, or something like that. For like a month or something. Or how many months was it?
Month and a
For a
half.
few
Month and a half.
At which point, Sandy will blink and walk away saying, "I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I'm not going to dissect him. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that."
Nathan's just gonna walk up. Who's that guy?
Sort of my friend, I guess. I'm not quite sure yet.
Uh,
Yeah, maybe just a smidge. But aren't we all?
No, I'm perfectly.
yeah.
Hang on, I gotta clean my eye real quick.
Normal is a relative term.
What'd you say, James?
Normal is a relative term.
That's true.
And even if normal is a relative term, none of us are normal.
Yeah.
Disagree, I'm the most normal person here. He'll say as he's rubbing his eye clean.
Really.
Yeah. It's the rest of the world that's fucked up, not me.
Well, yeah. Hey, Arthur. Sometime, why don't we sit down and trade notes on things of spirit?
You can use the elevator over there. The one that's employees only.
Arthur will just be like, "Well, maybe we should wait for a night where we're not. It's not like a social function. Maybe we could just."
Yeah.
It's my social function. I can bail on it if I want to. Says you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well,
What is it supposed to mean?
I'll have you know I'm the most polite person of my kind in my society.
Are you Puka?
No. But I'm best friends with one.
You talk like a Puka.
It starts to rub off after a while.
Yeah, really not, and you obviously can tell if he's been around Puka too.
No, good. I'm the politest one of my. It's not really saying much, admittedly, but
You wouldn't bail on your own social function.
I wouldn't.
Yay, we got
Here
another
comes Colin.
person!
Feel free to intro whenever.
Yeah.
Or stay on mute. Either way.
I think it's funny that there's nobody here that he's actually met yet.
Oh,
yeah.
What's going on?
It's the museum scene. It's a museum of occult history and supernatural mysticism.
So reality deviance and superstition.
Pretty much it.
Not really.
I mean,
For the
Not
mages,
for us.
maybe, but for anybody else.
For the technocrat, yes.
That's what I meant.
and right now, somewhere in the room is a man hurriedly polishing his glass eye on his shirt, a woman in a white jumpsuit and a face mask, and a Charlie. And possibly
Yes.
A Charlie.
A Charlie. A
And
Charlie.
a man wearing a black suit with white hair, silver hair and silver eyes.
Hmm. Alright, I think I can manage this. I'll say
Quick,
that.
the supernaturals are.
Brett, would it be fair to say that my character finds out about the museum from someone at the Hermetic Institute, or could he just
Yeah.
find out normally?
You'd have heard from Jones that this museum is part of the Tarot Council buildings, and it's also got a node in the basement that is currently being maintained by a member of the Order of Hermes.
How convenient.
Yeah. House Montesagos too. So it's basically, it was his apprentice he's now basically said, here, you're going to maintain this node.
Have fun doing that for the rest of your life.
Pretty much.
Hey, he does get to leave for breaks and snacks, and just
If
ignore
he's
the
good.
cot that's down there.
If he's good.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Dimitri will show up there. He's dressed probably decent, but not too good, since he doesn't have much else to wear right now. But it's a clean set of clothes.
Yeah.
I can imagine Etrigan chasing him around if he just like starts blowing the building up.
Y'all should have seen him in the Emerald Mother earlier.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
Banality 10.
Yeah. So Nathan doesn't want to be anywhere near him.
Yeah, Nathan, if you walk up, he just takes a noticeable step away.
Only one? Man, you're tolerant.
Work with Iron Merit, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
No, not really, but
Charlie takes when he walks up, Charlie takes 2 steps behind Arthur.
Arthur just kind of looks at him. And let's watch the weaving, shall we?
nope.
Yes.
She'll look at the dude that walks up. You look like you need a drink.
So, prime sight on your avatar. Are you carrying a lot of quintessence around on you?
His full complement, 3.
It is true quintessence. It's not Gnosis Glamour or some malfeasance.
Not as far as I know.
Okay. So, you're carrying active quintessence in your pattern. That means that you are a mage.
Yep. No, I'm actually antediluvian. I'm sorry, I fooled you the whole time.
Arthur will walk up to him and extend a hand. Arthur Wainwright. And by the way, this guy is painted all over dossiers in the trio of constructs in the area.
Most wanted list?
Not most wanted, most interrogated list. Somehow this guy was responsible for shutting down an Novatech with an EMP that somehow came from space.
So it's less of a we want to kill him, it's more we want to know how he did it, then kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. He's just like, Dmitri Dragomir, I think I've actually seen your face around a few times.
Well, I am a prominent apothecary and general do-gooder of the people.
He just kind of nods. He'd shake the hand appropriately, but then he's kind of looking at the other people, including the fellow who's stepping away. He's just like,
Charlie, you look at Charlie. He's seen this one before. This one is, and probably on the most wanted list because he's a reality deviant.
No, they're all reality deviants, but not all of them are wanted. Charlie at one point was on a terrorist list, but was able to be removed.
So I might not recognize his face, actually.
Yeah.
I'm especially since my character wasn't local.
Actually, also, you might because, he was at Assault with hit marks at the wall, and they got a hold of his human face because they pulled him out of Kranos.
Yeah. So yeah,
Ooh.
so he's a known troublemaker like Arthur.
Okay. He'll just
Even on any lists. But
he'll just nod and smile like, oh, all right. And the remaining two people are I'm looking at the list: Adriana and Nathan.
Mhm.
They are
Okay.
not on the list because they have yet to do anything actively against technocracy.
Yes.
Not true. Nathan has escaped from a technocracy cell
Where was the cell located?
in the U.S.
Okay, it wouldn't pass
Okay.
over here yet.
Nah.
Unless they actively tracked you over here, then no.
And plus, that was before he lost his eye and a chunk of his ear, so.
Right.
I'm going to do a Prime Site attempt just to see. Prime Site does let you. Prime Site does let you see something about their pattern, right?
Yeah.
What PrimeSight allows you
Yeah.
to do is to detect active energy signatures inside the pattern itself. You can also use Watch the Weaving, which is a perception awareness roll for mages. If you have Prime 1, that will allow you to see active effects on their person. What was I going to say? If you're not familiar with the energy type, like if you've never seen or worked with Gnosis or Glamour, then you would only recognize it as a unusual concentration of quintessence. It's like Arthur's worked with it and can actually transmute quintessence into Gnosis or Glamour, which is why he can recognize it in other people's patterns.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I'll leave that be for the moment then. I thought it was more of a, I don't have the other abilities that would let me detect vampires or anything.
Yeah, you would actually need Matter and Prime, which you could fast cast as a rogue.
Well,
To tell if,
I've got Life, Matter, and Prime.
Well, you could use Matter and Prime on Adriana and Life and Prime on Nathan.
And
Actually,
Charlie.
no. Life and Prime would only let you for to know more about what they are. You would need Life, Prime, and Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all the technocracy have that one.
Yep.
Either that or you need a multi-scanner. No problem, Ben. Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, take it easy, man.
Take care.
Oh. Shit.
Oh well. It's a little late for him anyways. Okay, in that case, he'll just look at the pair of them. He's just kind of looking. Is there anyone listening to our characters at the moment, or are we relatively in the clear?
We're relatively in the clear. There's not a lot of people. Not a lot of people in here. Most of the people that were there to be seen would have left immediately after Adriana got done talking. The only other person is a man in a sharp suit with black hair and brown eyes that's looks English, walking around the area paying close attention to the exhibits.
All right.
Can she roll a straight intelligence roll to figure out what he's doing? Or
Perception
intelligence?
awareness.
If perception alertness, maybe. You
Or-
can,
Awareness.
not really, because he's not using anything supernatural.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I decided not to make an actual rote or anything.
No, she's trying to figure out what the guy's doing, and
okay. Sorry,
it's really not anything that's noticeable.
I got a 10.
He's just looking at the exhibits, scrutinizing them. And he did kind of give you a plausible explanation, more in his incredulity that people actually think this stuff is real. So,
So, which house are you from? She'll ask the guy that just walked up.
Kind of racks his brain for a minute. Which one? It's
Arthur will
not
speak.
swords.
Arthur will speak up. He's a member of the Pinnacle House, like I am.
Ah, yes, that's the one.
Okay.
And you? He looks at like all three of you guys, since the one said what they were.
Arthur's just chuckles. I'm Pentacles as well.
Cups.
Swords.
Staves. Staves. Staves? Staves.
Staves are vampires. Cups are
Changelings.
okay.
Swords are shifters. Swords are shifters, which Charlie said he was swords.
Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything here.
Diversity makes the world go round.
Or causes it to erupt in frenzy.
Yeah.
You're not mutually exclusive, to be fair.
Very true. Very true. It kind of looked like that's the first time he's heard anyone say they were part of the House of Cups so far since he got here. And that's the one that he said, wait, those exist?
Yeah.
Also the first time he's met someone from House of Staves, to his knowledge. Like, those he knows he knows those exist. He's done dissection work on them before.
Yep. That's something you'd want to mention, Polite Company, just as an FYI. Your character does have etiquette. Don't forget that.
Oh yes, I know. I'm not Asuka. I can remember that.
Yeah.
Not that your average vampire would probably hold it against him.
It depends on the vampire, to be fair.
Yeah,
True.
pretty much true.
Yeah, the one that's walking around right now would be wanting notes. Tremere House Hippocrates, you gotta love it.
Nice.
So, Arthur will speak up. So, you just got into town, I take it?
Yes. Quite recently.
Have you made any friends so far?
Oh, I visited a lovely place called the Emerald Mother. Received a few job offers and scared most of the staff there. I think. I think I did.
I wonder why.
Yes.
Arthur's gonna take the cue. He's just like, oh, so that. Interesting. I'm guessing you don't look like a standard traditioner.
He just smiles. No.
So, somebody jumped ship. I hope.
Somebody jumped from what?
Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Somebody jumped ship from what?
A ship that then got sucked into a small black hole.
I was being figuratively. That really happened. I saw the news report, which, by the way, I threw into the rumors chat, rumors post.
Yes, it did. I was fortunate enough not to be on it.
Well, I would imagine not.
Who did you piss off?
Someone with authority to enact something called Omega Protocol. That's fairly rare, I think. In fact, I'm not familiar with it. Should say something.
Arthur will be like, well, I could think of one person who would have that authorization.
Is it me?
No, Nathan, it's not you.
Not this time, man.
Would my character know anything about the white suit who's in charge of Hong Kong? Or would he have even heard of the guy, or no?
You'd have heard of him. He's the only high-ranking member of the conventions in the area. The other three constructs are piddlers compared to him.
Okay. Yeah, my character just nods and goes, I think I know who you mean, actually, and I agree.
Well, not everybody makes a potent adversary the first night in their city. Congratulations, you must have done something pretty impressive to piss him off.
I think he was more worried that we might have gotten too much off of the ship. As it is, we didn't get everything.
Arthur's just gonna go. Is this stuff that's, not suitable for public consumption?
What?
It has shrugs, but he hasn't said any. He hasn't said too much as far as anything too sensitive. The topic itself, if anyone's listening, would be very interesting, but there's no buzzwords other than the black hole.
Right.
We could take this meeting to a more private area if we need to. The Kingdom Dogs.
Arthur will just look around a bit. I suppose we could.
Yeah.
So he's going to walk over to the elevator, pull out his nice little silver card that has the inscription of the Tarot of Temperance on it, swipe it, and step on in.
Nathan is going to position both Arthur and Charlie between himself and Adriana and the Technocrat.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's just going to stop when he notices that and just be like, I'll take the next one if I need to.
At that point, Arthur will step out and say, Charlie, you take these people up, I'll be up next.
Alright.
Because he's not going to force these people to be in an enclosed space with him if it's that odious for them. He doesn't understand it, but he's like, whatever, I've dealt with this enough for the last day or so.
So you guys will go up then.
Hmm?
Adriana pulls out her own cards, completely blank on both sides, though. If they want to ride with the non-boring person, I have my own card.
Arthur's just like, you're safe to go up with them. I'll take Mr. Dragomir up.
Alright. She'll sit on the opposite side of the elevator.
Alright, once you guys get up there,
By the way-
Arthur will summon the next one, and him and Dimitri will go up in that one.
Okay. So, the meeting room. Has a big round table with nameplates for the tarot cards, but not the actual names. And each nameplate has a door behind it with the same tarot name as well.
Charlie will go over the... Go ahead. Go.
Okay, you go ahead.
Sorry, I was about to say go ahead, but you were going, sorry.
Yeah, if you look into the rooms, they're actually little spare bedrooms with a bed, a nightstand, a lamp, maybe a desk, and a wardrobe. Just little small rooms in case they needed to take them out or something.
Arthur will come in with Dimitri at that point and will take his seat. He's actually going to sit down at the seat of Temperance.
Charlie will sit down at the seat of for the star and basically prop his feet up on the desk.
Is there a seat for the tower?
The what?
Yeah, there'd be a seat for every tarot position, so
Yeah.
I guess there'd be for the tower.
He's gonna look both ways, just be like, this seat taken?
Is it?
I don't think the tower is. Let me check.
Position.
That is the tarot used by the technocracy in most settings.
Let's see. Where is that? Oh, it's in setting.
You're so cuddly.
Yeah, the tarot has no person sitting on it, but Arthur will speak up and say these seats are for those who hold position within the Pharaoh Council, and he'll motion to the, because it should be, this would be like this be the actual courtroom, or would this be something else?
This would be like the actual boardroom and meeting room or whatever it needed to be.
Alright, so there would be positions for the 4 houses as well as the observer position for the Kuei Jin, and then there would be places for members of different houses to stand behind their speaker. Arthur's going to look over at Adriana. Have you gotten Wan Ping his card yet?
Is that the new person? Or a new person on the council or something?
No, he's the emperor, so he's the one in charge of making sure all the meetings go smoothly.
Yeah, he's the question.
He's the Bodhisattva of the Resplendent Crane. Out of
Yeah.
character, Bodhisattva of the Resplendent Crane.
Which house is he?
He's not represented by a house because the Kuei Jin are the hospitalers of this, because this is their domain.
Oh,
So
okay.
they hold the position of observers.
Except for Wan Ping.
Wan Ping and Jolie, because Jolie is the tower.
Yeah.
Release the world.
Oh, the world,
He's
never
the
mind.
world. Really
Thanks, Solon, for getting that stuck in my head.
I'm a horrible
She
person.
probably would have given it to Jason to get to him.
Jason doesn't know where he is.
Actually, I'm wrong. The tower is still filled
By
until
Izumi.
it's Izumi Takahashi, yeah. So Arthur will say, tower is Izumi. I don't. Well, yeah, I can kind of see strategic planning and tactics.
Don't think she'll mind if he sits in her chair for right now because it's not an official meeting.
That's true.
I'll just find a seat somewhere that's not taken.
Adriana's gonna sit in the spot of the hermit, because that's where she wants to be.
Arthur's just going to raise an eye at that and say, the last hermit wasn't exactly deserving of that position, but then again, the last hermit was kind of messed up.
You didn't
Well,
pick an Malkavian, did you?
No, it was Phoenix, or Adam, wherever you want to call him.
Yeah. Have we actually sent search parties for him yet? Because he's been missing for a few days.
Been on the moon.
I wasn't meaning you in general.
That'd be something to ask Mr. Dartmouth.
I gotta talk to him also. My to-do list grows. Ever since freaking Phoenix took Zhu Ling and Pelagia with him to the Marianas Trench.
Sorry, I heard something about Marianas Trench.
Some
What
people
about
call
water?
it deep water.
Deepwater is
Yeah.
the facility in the Marianas Trench that the technocrats hold.
Was
It's the
someone
reason why
mentioning
we
that?
can't leave the city, right?
What'd you say?
It's the reason why we can't leave the city, right?
It's
Yeah.
one of the facilities that maintains the wall. There are 2 others, one in South Korea and one in Taiwan. And Dimitri knows the one in South Korea pretty well.
Yep. He just got out of there.
Yep.
Anybody need any refreshments? I can have somebody bring some up. Any glamour quintessence, whatever you guys call it.
Arthur will shake his head. I'm full, thank you.
I'm
like a
I'm good.
Alright, Joe. Time for somebody to get Nathan a root beer. And it'd be one of those classic bottles all frosted over.
Right.
I actually wouldn't mind the actual alcoholic root beer, but that sounds good too.
Alright, well.
Nathan will sniff at it before he takes a drink out of it.
Oh, you don't trust me? She'll kind of laugh.
He'll look her in the eye, sniff it again, and then take another drink.
Charlie's going to roll perception primal just because. Just so he makes sure this thing does not have blood in it. And I smell all the things in that root beer.
You smell vanilla?
Sarsaparilla.
Look at the ingredients for Not Your Father's Root Beer. That is what you smell.
Yay, alcoholic root beer.
Yeah.
Yay.
I still have yet to try that. But I don't drink, so that's probably why.
I was gonna say, like...
Yeah. He'll take a sip out of it.
Hey, actually, I just had an idea. Demetriel requested a water.
Alright.
He's just like curious about something.
Joe, get him a water or whatever.
Water will be brought up by a servant.
Most likely a ghoul. 99% sure it's a ghoul.
Okay.
Yay.
Keep in mind that if you're staffing this with ghouls, you need to start buying dots and retainers and giving up a blood every month for every ghoul that you're creating. And ghouls have to be brought to the prince for acknowledgement.
Well, I was just thinking she may have borrowed some ghouls from the Tremere Chantry so she could...
You mean acolytes that have almost as much rights as true apprentices?
But they don't have as many. So sucks
Serve
to
our
be-
drinks. Oh, well, it's not any different than serving the regent.
Yeah, it's just that if you're going to borrow ghouls from the Chantry, especially acolytes, that needs to be cleared with the regent, and I never got anything from you about that.
Oh, I didn't think about it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We always just assume the ghouls are hanging around, you know. That's how they are in vampire culture.
Yeah, that's
not
what
from
people
here.
assume, but when
I know,
talking
I know.
Clan Tremere acolytes, there's a difference. There's one guy in the basement that's steeping knuckle bones in blood and has been doing it for the past 100 years.
Yeah, but
Oh, nice.
stupid.
What do you have to do to get that job?
You have to be the regent's second grandson.
Oh, okay.
What if you're his third?
Then
Then
you
he
bring
has-
in the blood.
Well, no, then he has to go pluck spider webs away from Black Widow spiders.
Ew, gross. I don't want that job.
Why? The spiders can't even hurt you.
You don't know that.
Black Widows can actually kill you.
Yes, but I'm saying you're a ghoul. You've got a chance to survive it now.
I'm like
Yeah.
Spider-Man, but in reverse.
Oh, so when a spider bites you, it gains all of your powers?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Anyway, back in character.
Back to back.
Yeah.
So a waiter will bring up a water for him.
Yeah. He'll look at it, sniff it, take a sip. Tastes absolutely like water, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's full of everything. No, I'm just kidding. He's mostly just taking a look around the opulent meeting room. By the way, Adriana and Nathan introduced themselves, right? Full names?
I I don't think Adriana has actually introduced herself.
Probably not.
Gasp! Lack of etiquette.
Nathan would have. So you know his last name is Adams.
Well, he hasn't really introduced himself either, so.
Oh, he did.
He
He did.
actually did. Arthur walked up to him with the rest of you guys around and said, Arthur Wainwright, and you are? And he said, Dmitry Dragomir. And so,
It was probably missed. It's all good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. She would have in that case. Her last name is Ramirez, by the way.
Alright. So who owns this place anyways? That's in character.
Arthur's going to point to Adriana.
She'll be waiting.
And it's been demon-proofed.
Reassuring.
Yeah. With the
Yeah, we had.
recent
Yeah, we-
problems that we've been having. That was the first thing I've done.
Yeah.
Would I have seen any briefings about that, actually? Any of that shit at all?
No, because it was more of a, let's keep this matter away from the other constructs so we don't look like asshats.
Okay,
Well,
that makes perfect sense.
While in the meantime, forcing the reality deviants to handle it on their own.
Yep, if reality deviants solve their own problems, less resources we have to expend on it.
Exactly. Because you are a progenitor, you may have seen a report come across your desk about a reported blood plague in Hong Kong,
Yeah,
and
Guarantee that came up.
yeah,
I'm a
and a couple of your progenitor allies, well, not allies, but a couple of your coworkers would have been pulled off case to go act as CDC members of the WHO.
Yeah, because we love fabricating that stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, don't worry, we're professionals at doing horrible atrocities.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that was a thing.
So are demons not among the accepted group around here?
They were until, a infernalistic psycho bitch from another time, well, an ancient infernalistic psycho bitch, decided to come in and start trying to summon one of their big daddies in here.
And what house were they referred to as?
They were under the protection of the House of Cups at that point, but they didn't have their own house.
That makes it simpler then.
Yeah. Fortunately, Infernalistic Psycho Bitch got erased from the tapestry, thanks to the former Speaker of the House of Pentacles, who was also the Master of the Order of Hermes Chantry at the Observatorium.
Yeah, his death was mentioned to me, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, Jacob died? What?
Yeah, Jacob sacrificed himself rather than become a part of Celeste. And when I say a part of Celeste, I mean a part of Celeste. I
She
was
was
forced.
nomming on him?
What?
She was nomming on him?
No, I only know this because I was forced to watch. Thank you, Mother Luna, by the way. She tried to absorb him into her own body, at which point he stabbed himself in the chest with a silver knife and erupted Celeste in silver fire, holy fire, that is, well, otherwise known as the Flames of Purgation.
Sounds kind of scary.
Yeah. Flames of Purgation erase all patterns, any pattern it affects, and if it does enough damage, it erases it from the tapestry itself. Never existed.
So why do we still remember?
Well, because Paradox is a bitch, and because we're awakened to some extent or the other, we remember. the mundanes never heard of her, and they think the blood disease was just that, a blood disease.
And it also helped that Av wasn't here in the on Earth at the time either. Av was in the Umbra. Av was abducted from a battlefield. That should have never happened.
Yeah, and I found you, so you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Is that going to become my Guru deed name? Finder of Lost Shifters?
I don't know. You would have to talk with
Well, I mean, I'm not a guru. I just play one on TV, apparently.
Yeah, you would have to talk with our big person now.
Yeah, it's Walks, isn't it?
Yeah. I keep blanking on his regular name.
He's never actually given it out.
Yeah.
But I know where it is. I just have to look it up. Arthur will just kind of chuckle and, yeah, I seem to be finding people.
It looks like you're good at it.
I'd hope so. I do my best. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what's been going on, and this group of vampires called the Black Friars, I think they're called, came in and did this thing that blew all the demons, and all the demons got sent to hell.
Yeah, it was virtual. I missed it because I was throwing a bomb in the river.
Every time. Very constructive.
Threw a bomb in the river, huh? Sounds like a good thing.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Very religious lady helped. Human, not awakened. It is.
Oh.
I wasn't used to it.
I think I saw her. The nun helped out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nun?
Yeah, I don't know her name because I haven't had a chance to meet her. I've been, was
She'll
stuck.
say broad name because I cannot remember it out of character.
Mother Superius Elsabetus Sergo. SRGO. I don't know how to pronounce that last name that Julia gave.
She's and say, yeah, she transferred to the local church for a while.
Well, here's hoping nobody does anything stupid around her because she is still technically a muggle.
Yeah. I thought you ought to know that she is not awakened.
Yeah.
Did he actually say muggle?
Yes, he actually said muggle.
Yeah. Dimitri's just like wincing very slightly at that. I mean, I honestly don't even remember what the technocrats call them, but I don't think it's that.
Sleepers.
Ah, yes, that works.
Also, those who don't ever find out about what we really do. And the less commonly known progenitor thing, Subject A.
Yes, I remember that one actually now.
I have one of those camelbacks. I had to spray paint the hose.
Did you just fill it with blood?
Yeah. Brought it from the local bank. Or blood bank.
Given Hong Kong, she's not going to be muggle forever.
Well, let's hope she can maintain her innocence. There's so few people with it left anymore.
Yeah.
She seems devout enough, too.
Huh?
Well, when I watched what was happening, she was praying. And
That's her. That's Blackfire's power, and she has that same power.
I thought the Blackfriars were vampires. How is she associated with them?
I mean, they're friars, aren't they? Clearly, they're religious.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
The power of religion is a very, very convincing thing. She'll fiddle with her necklace.
He'll notice that and just, yeah, yeah, I know.
By the way, it is a traditional Catholic cross that she is wearing.
Trust me, Arthur knows.
I was telling
He's just
Swear
gonna. Oh, okay. Arthur's actually gonna chuckle in that and say, "I thought you guys couldn't wear those, or were afraid of them, or is that just another superstition?"
That's
Oh,
a
crap.
common perception. And yes, Nathan has
Yeah.
Wait, someone's wearing a holy symbol?
exceptions.
Yeah. The vampire is wearing a crucifix.
Shit, do I have to make a willpower roll?
Why?
Aren't technocrats repelled by crosses too?
No. No, but you're kind of confused and curious now because all you know is she shouldn't be wearing that.
Exactly. That's.
I mean-
I don't even have RD data vampires. Or RD vampires, I should say. That's redundant.
Yeah. So yeah, you know the basics. Repelled by crosses,
Hate
sunlight,
garlic.
hate garlic,
Running water
Hey,
is
you're-
also a thing.
and holy water. You know those, and you're confused. She's wearing it without it burning her.
Weird. Is it made out of silver?
This? Um, not sure. She never really. She just.
So like, oh, hey, across.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
She'll just look a little confused, but not say anything. Maybe she's not a vampire.
I don't know, Brett. Is it silver?
No, it's not silver. Well, it's probably stainless steel. How old is that cross anyway?
Oh, she probably got it in her 20s when she.
Prior to embrace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stainless steel. The only part of it that's silver would be the depiction of Jesus on the crucifix.
Oh. Charlie goes, "May I?" And if you let him, he will like grip it with 2 fingers.
No question. Before you did that,
Yes.
you said you were House of Swords, right?
Yes.
Might not suggest that.
Okay.
Get a smidge of silver.
Does silver actually? Well, my character won't know it either, but
It would cause me to out of character lose gnosis. It won't. It will actually do damage if it like she stabbed me in the eyeball with it. It wouldn't be lethal. It would be aggravated.
Well, you're in your breed form, aren't you?
Yeah.
You don't take silver. You don't take ag from silver in your breed form unless you're a metis.
Because
okay.
fuck Metis, but they do regenerate in all their forms, including reform.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can soak it, and it's just lethal if somebody hits you with silver in your breed form.
Yeah. True. so he doesn't do it any. Scratch that. What I just asked, and because he wouldn't do it anyway because it wouldn't prove anything.
It felt like shifting for no reason.
Yeah.
I need to get to sleep, so I'm gonna leave you guys
All right.
here. Let me know if you need. Well, I'm gonna make the downtime post, but this scene will count towards XP.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
go ahead and make sure you post it, and I'll let the other STs know that the museum scene counts towards this month. All right. Good night.
We'll try, but you
Night.
know how YouTube is.
What?
We'll try, but you know how YouTube is. Doesn't always upload at all.
That's true. Later.
See you.
Later.
Steve. I think Julia just sent me a message saying she'll be home before too long. She might manage to make it in here.
Kind of depends,
Mm.
because we be up super early too.
Yeah.
In that case, I wouldn't worry about it. We can always end the scene here or keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm kind of tired, so I may just call it here, and then you guys can open up a social or something as a continuation. I don't know.
Exactly.
Right.
That sounds like a possibility. Let's do that.
Okay, I'm gonna
Alright,
go ahead,
That works.
kind of reaching a dead point if everyone's cool with that.
We're cool.
Okay. So thanks everybody for playing. Thanks watchers for watching.
There wasn't any.
No, Byron. Byron was watching. He was listening in on this. So, thanks everybody. Continue being excellent to each other. Don't be dicks. And try not to die. Alright, later. Good night.
Later.